Oh my God.
Can I just unsee all of that?
Did you see what she did?
They really are an absolute
What the fuck?
Did she actually say that?
Did you see that?
What do you always see the damnedest things?
Exactly. When you least expect it, there they are, doing it again.
I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make out with name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness.
You see what she did? What the fuck?
That's what it's all about.
Fuckery.
We're in this world, could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little vice in. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste it, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate it, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic.
Oh, y'all, this is probably what it is.
Did you see that?
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
It's brilliant. Fuckery.
Oh my God.
I got one thing to say. YouTube, fuck. I love that cut. Oh, yo, YouTube. Yeah. I got one thing to say. But I can't say it. Yeah. Because then they take my channel down. It never gets old. They take my channel. They try, but they can't do it. Yeah. Well, that kind of reminds me, like, even with YouTube, like, there's a line, right? Like, I'm always challenged on where my line is on just about anything. And I know, like, usually, right, Rick and Garrus and everybody in chat, this show in particularly, for my weekend shows, there's no other way to say it. They're usually balls to the wall, even though I don't have any. But, yeah.
We usually rely on Quiz for that one.
Yeah, we do. And yeah, he usually brings them. He doesn't let me borrow them, but he brings them.
Weird guy puts his balls on the wall.
Yeah. But
I have an idea. It's tits to the Ritz.
And those I've got more than enough for everybody. But I'll tell you, the reason I mentioned that is we're usually all in with parody. You guys know I love making fun of like everything. Everything's up for grabs. But like lately, like this whole stuff. Like right now, I'm doing this show, but I'm actually hesitating a little bit because there's some serious shit going on, like right now. And rather than make a whole big show about it or anything now, because I will. Some of you that follow me know I don't just do this stuff, this comedy. I guess you would call it comedic commentary. I actually do serious stuff too, and I'll be speaking tomorrow over on the Shills with Operator Starsky on the Ukraine update. And what's going on right now with Russia is scary AF. That's all I'm going to say. It's crazy. It's wild. Yes, I'm aware of it. No, I'm not ignoring it or trying to pretend it doesn't exist. It does. I appreciate everything that I'm getting in my DMs about it, and we will be talking about it. Wow, it's so new and so crazy. But I think we all just need to breathe a little bit.
I just realized something.
Panic.
We forgot something.
What? Oh, you tapped it? Yeah, you didn't. I'm
forgot
starting.
something.
Did you not open up a can? Wait. There you go. Thank you. I feel better now.
There we go.
There you go. I feel better now. Okay.
Getting everyone getting everyone going. Yeah,
it was rough. I was having a rough time there without it, to tell you the truth. Like, whew, like, yeah. But the point is that we all need to breathe a little bit, you know. It's okay. What I want to say is, like, we're all feeling the same. You're wondering, like, should we be having a little fun, relaxing, doing whatever when all this crazy stuff is going on? And I say, yeah, because how else are we going to get through it? Like, it's not that we don't know it's going on. It's not like we're not paying attention or think it's serious. Of course we do. But, like, you know, you got to all take care of ourselves too. And, you know, let's just have a little bit of fun tonight if we can. Then, you know, we can deal with all of that when we know more of what's going on. Because the other...
so many people here.
Yeah, it is. Actually, thank you all for showing up. On a Friday night, we moved the show.
Case, Michelle, Rocket Couch, Mrs. Cassandra. It is it is Loco Mocha from Monster. It's a new one in New Zealand, so I thought I'd give it a shot. I don't normally drink Monster anymore.
What is the flavor? Because it's like weird. That just sounds weird.
It's
and
a
I'm dropping a mocha. What? I don't know. A mocha? Is that like coffee and chocolate?
Yeah, mocha.
Yeah, well, you said maca. Like, we don't know what that is. Like,
sorry.
Yeah,
sorry,
what the heck's a maca? When the Americans and the Canadians don't understand you got issues. You got issues.
Kiwi flavors. What's a maca?
I'm fucking Jersey European, and I don't understand what the hell you just said.
It's fine. Sorry.
It's I can't put on an American accent. It's a mocha. There we go.
Fell off my bench.
There's my bad American accent for the...
It was not American. Even a displaced American like myself who can't make up with it, who cannot even make up my mind where I'm from, apparently, knows how to say mocha. Come on, like, repeat after me, MC Wrecker. Mocha. Like, mocha, choca, loca, mocha. Okay? You can do
Mocha.
No, not maca. Mocha. Mo. Like
okay.
go, like so, like yo. Mo.
Okay.
And that's how the Friday night stream.
It's a mocha.
With enunciation and pronunciation.
There we go.
This
with
is
Claire.
Like, schooled by Claire again. There you go. I'm sorry, but that was silly. All day I've been trying to figure out what you were saying because I did ask him earlier about this drink, and I couldn't figure it out. Now that I know, I'm like laughing my ass off what he was trying to really say. Sorry about that, but it is kind of funny, Rick. I'm sorry.
It's a mocha media.
It's a mocha media. But yeah. But the point was, don't worry about having a little lighter view of things right now, people. I understand it. There's also the sub thing that had on the Titan, Ocean Gate Titan, the people that were sightseeing for the Titanic. And it is tragic that they lost their lives, but damn, the memes all week have been killer. You insensitive jerks. You did make me laugh. You made me laugh. They made me laugh. They really did. You want to put that one up? Like, I mean, and I'll admit it, it's a little hypocritical because at the same time, I really feel bad that lives were lost. I do. I actually do. I mean, no one should lose their lives in a tragedy like this. But the memes, they were so damn good. And then I'm feeling guilty because I'm laughing at it. And I think many of us are, but that's what I'm just going to say. Like, we're all like that. We're all human. It happens.
I mean, people lost their lives, but it billionaires doing crazy
it's called
things.
trench humor for a reason.
Yeah, this is it. This one got me. Like, I spit
Like
when you
that.
showed me this before the show. Poor people, rich people, billionaires, crushed like a Pepsi can. I'm just like, yes, that's what happened. And yeah, that's kind of funny, but like, whoa. Yeah, whoa. Yep. Peeking in at the butts again. Hi, fish nerd.
But
nice to see you again.
Yeah,
as
the
bad
kids.
as it was, the thing is that from what we understand, it imploded. It collapsed in on itself. It would. They wouldn't have known. They wouldn't have felt a thing. It would have been instantaneous.
It is, and they're trying to say
doesn't make all the memes any better, but
yeah,
at least they didn't suffocate slowly.
Yeah, but there's all this confusion because they said they heard sounds. Like there's so much confusion about it.
They were talking about it on the way home on my very long commute home on the radio, which is apparently, I guess the U.S. Navy apparently heard a noise like a couple days ago, I guess, but it's because the technology that they use is secret. They couldn't make public that they had heard this noise with whether sonar or whatever the hell the technology is, but they let the Coast Guard know, and then the Coast Guard said, well, it wasn't enough for them to just stop searching until they had some more proof,
right,
that they had recorded this sound. And then it turned out apparently that the sound was of the submarine imploding. And then they also talked about it how it's not it's not like in the movies where you would like hear like things creaking and like if there's like a long drawn out process of like fear. It just kind of
it would have been instantaneous. Yes,
and as Harold said, apparently the thing, I was just pulled up an article here from NBC. I'm just looking at because James Cameron was talking about this thing being made out of carbon fiber. It said the 23,000 pound vessel was made out of titanium and a filament wound carbon fiber. And according to the OceanGate website, had been proven a safe and comfortable vessel. Apparently, carbon fiber, apparently pretty good for space travel, but not so well tested going, 13,000 feet.
So
under the water.
I actually know a little bit about. I actually have a little bit of experience with materials, with some of the studies and stuff that I've done. The thing about carbon fiber is that it is incredibly strong. It is incredibly tough for. Well, not tough, but it's incredibly rigid for what it is when it's actually put together correctly. The problem is that it's not very tough. So the minute that there is any sort of structural failure in it, it just it explodes. It just falls apart. And that's what is likely to have happened.
Yeah, just further down in this article, they have a guy talking about from a former submarine commander. He said that carbon fiber is a relatively new material for building submarine hulls. And he said the way they test the material is basically you have to dive with the material over and over. And whenever it comes up, you X-ray it and you ultrasound it to fully understand how the material is responding to the stress and the pressure over time. And according to this, it was, and just looking down further, it says that Titan was diving 10 times deeper than the Navy takes its submarines. So,
the thing is that the media has been running with it. Yeah, just running with it. Crazy. You guys at least are trying to put some facts out there on there. And I think actually we're going to find out more and more about it. I mean, they did just find the wreckage like Thursday morning, but they were already saying that if they were gone before that, that the media was trying to hide the story for political reasons and this and that. And that's like insanity. They didn't even have visual proof of anything. It's just crazy the way the media was running with the noises, the sounds, everything. It was all over everything. And at the same time, the memes, I mean, I'll admit there was some of like this one is pretty harsh. The one about the Titanic, where it's like missing Titanic sub-tourists when they woke up this morning. And you've got all the ghosts from the Titanic, sitting there, Jack giving you a hand up. Oh, to hear James Cameron speak about it. Charlie put a comment there that James Cameron said they were just as naive as the people piloting the Titanic, but in nicer words. But still, just that he's actually, because of the Titanic connection, out there with this great tragedy, talking again.
I think he's been on dives down to the Titanic multiple times, hasn't he?
Yeah. Apparently, it was only 5 people in there, right? Right, it was 5. It was the owner of the company, his chief engineer, a fanatic, a man who's really just a fan, like a Titanic obsessed person in regards to everything to do with the Titanic, kind of like James Cameron. He was there too. It's kind of sad that he saved up all this money to do this tour and lost his life, and I'm not sure who the other 2 were. Somebody was saying that one of them was actually related to
father and son.
And somehow they're related to the grandparents were actually on the Titanic. Was that something like that? I heard something like that. And I'm not saying that that's true. I just read it. I have not been able to actually research actual facts. Yeah.
So there was unfortunately, a 19-year-old who went on the submarine with his father, even though he was actually terrified of it. As a Father's Day gift to be there.
Wow. Yeah, that part's sad, and that's what I mean about I'm kind of like both ways about this, and I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. Like I have a line about comedy and parody because I really don't. But you can be of 2 minds of something at the same time. And although I find the memes, some of them, to be killer funny, I also think it's very tragic what happened with the loss of lives. But I do want accountability. If this man actually did this business knowing that it was at risk to people, I want some answers too.
So
on how that could happen. Yeah.
Claire, here I just got a quick thing for the people that were on it. So there was the 5 people. So his name was Hamish Harding. He was an airplane sales exec and Guinness World Record holder.
Wow.
Apparently, he had previously flown on Blue Origin with Buzz Aldrin. Flew in Blue Origin's mission. He'd accompanied Buzz Aldrin to the South Pole and was on a flight mission that visited both of the poles of the Earth in record time. So he was kind of sound like an explorer or something. Then there was the father son, which Shanzada Dawood and his son Suleiman.
Okay.
Chairman of the PACA, he was the chairman of the Pakistani energy manufacturing and tech conglomerate Engro. There was an experienced diver, Paul Henry, who gonna butcher this last name, Nargiole.
Right.
77. Apparently, Nargiole led the first expedition to the Titanic wreckage in 1987 after retiring from the French Navy.
So they're really people that were very invested in everything going on with the Titanic, and that's why they wanted to go down there and see the wreckage. Yeah. Wow. Irene says that the pilot Rust, his grandparents died on the Titanic, and he names it Titan. Yeah. I mean, everybody seems to think there was something a little bit off with this guy. The risk that he took. It's controlled by we saw the memes, Mrs. Yeah. Go ahead. What did he say?
Well, actually, considering one of the things that this guy said was the submarine industry is it's like stupidly safe or he said something like it was like ridiculously safe and doesn't allow for progress or something like that. So this is the kind of thing that he was doing, and not only that, but the window that they were using to go down and look
Mm-hmm.
out
Mm-hmm.
was only rated for something like 3,000 feet.
And they were
were
going
going
farther.
14,000.
Yeah,
So-
and there's a lot of speculation in the media too about them firing whistleblowers in the company that tried to report bad practices, in that the stuff wasn't tested enough and there was some problems, and that they were just getting rid of people. Like, but we don't know what of that is true yet. We're hoping that like the families and people will come forward and that there'll be an investigation. Usually something like this there is. Like somebody's going to find out the truth. Hopefully we'll be able to piece it all together, because there's a lot of that out there. A lot of what was wrong with the technology, and that the dive shouldn't have happened at all. Like they should not.
So Stockton Rush is the owner of the company, and here's
Mhm.
a quote from him talking to a journal from CBS. He said there was a limit to safety. You know, at some point, safety is just pure waste. I mean, if you just want to be safe, don't get out of bed, don't get in your car, don't do anything. At some point, you're going to take some risks, and it really is a risk-reward question.
I would like to see what people had to sign before getting inside that vehicle. Seriously, besides getting in that submergible, I would like to see what they had to sign to take that kind of risk. It's okay for him as the owner of the company to take that kind of risk, but to put other people at that kind of risk, I mean, there's got to be some informed consent going on. You know what I mean? Harold said that Ocean Gate was the definition of woke. The CEO literally said he didn't want a bunch of 50-year-old white guys in his company. So it was a bunch of inexperienced kids, not engineers. He didn't want anybody who actually knew what they were doing. That's kind of crazy. Verillion said it was the difference with space travel is that there was only one atom different. They were going to 500 ATMs. Okay. Whoa. So it is the big difference there between the two. And what is this stuff about it being a PlayStation controller? So many memes about the toy controller that was being used.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm just going to this is my only little bit of dark humor that I'm going to put out there. Well, okay, not my only little bit, but I think I know how they could have survived.
So okay,
I'm just going to leave that there.
okay. You know, not everybody's
Yeah.
gonna know what that is. You're gonna have to explain that. Like some of us are not serious gamers. Like we don't know.
Everybody knows the infinite life code from Contra.
Okay.
Everybody
okay.
does.
That's
up,
what
down,
it was.
down,
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
left, right,
Up,
left,
up, down,
right.
down. Okay.
The Konami code.
BA start.
Konami code.
Or
That's what I
select
said.
select start if you had two players.
Okay, so it's kind of like the key. Yep, there you go. I
And,
knew mocking. Yeah, you gamer guys. Yeah, I knew you guys would know, but not me. I didn't. I needed
Yes.
an explanation. Yeah.
So
And
let me see if I can
Harold is
find,
saying tons of people knew this
the-
was going to eventually happen, but the stupid Ocean Gate CEO ignored them. Yes, and unfortunately, they're talking about how I'm not informing them about the technology if you were taking this risk, and that's unfortunate. You know, and I feel bad that lives were lost, but I kind of have a little more comfort that he was on there too. Like I don't have to listen to him talk about this. I think I'd go out of my mind if I had to listen to the CEO talk about this tragedy. Yeah, and
I found the controller. This is
Mouse-
what the entire submarine was being controlled by.
okay. Oh God, no. Okay.
The whole thing.
Mousy said she wouldn't trust Logitech or Bluetooth for her aquatic travels, like
Yep.
you know, at all. And I don't blame her. I do not blame you at all. Completely new approach to sub design. Is this a meme? Like that's not real, right? Like that's not real. Like,
No,
this
this
is a meme.
apparently it's actually very common practice for a lot of like submarines and stuff like that to be
Drones.
actually controlled by and drones and stuff to be controlled by controllers like this. So like
Wow. I can't believe that. Like, I'm not gonna
people are
not that
flying
far
drones.
down. Yeah, I wouldn't be in an airplane with that kind of controller, nor anything down below. Like, I can't even imagine. My panic attack would be like
Yeah,
deadly.
that's like a mad.
Deadly,
That's not even like a first party controller. That's like a Mad Catz.
Yeah, I'm with you, Juju. Definitely.
It's a Logitech, and
Everybody's saying no
apparently the
Logitech, no
Logitech
Bluetooth.
controller apparently the Logitech controller has recently had a massive influx of reviews on Amazon, and like this.
Yeah, it's Bluetooth pairings. I mean,
see
the
if I can zoom in.
controller part isn't the issue, right? That's what Harold's saying. Like for crikey, right? Because it's wireless, and we all have fucking problems with Bluetooth as it is. Just walking across the room, and you're gonna go 5,000. You're gonna go all those feet under there and think you're not gonna have a connection problem. And there's also reporting that every single time it dove, it had connection problems. They lost connection with the whole thing.
Those are some pretty dark reviews.
Apparently, the
Hey, Mel.
previous dive also lost contact.
Yeah, they said every
in
single
the
dive.
middle of
Yeah, crazy,
Yeah.
right? And then people
they
still
lost
went.
contact.
I'm with Jujubee on this. When she saw that there were no windows and they were showing them footage on a TV screen, you say, hell no, I'll just sit on my couch, stream that one to me in the comfort of my own home. Exactly. You don't need, I guess my adventure days are over because you're not going to get me down there to look. Not and have to trust other people's technology like this. No, I don't know. It hasn't been around that long. You had to really be
Hi,
adventuresome
Mallory.
to do it. Hey, nice to see you, Mal. Thanks for joining. I'm dropping
Hey,
links if anybody wants to
Fishnet,
come up.
Mallory, Jujubee, Sean
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yep. Kyle's here. Everybody's
Irene.
here. Charlie's here.
Nice to see you.
We got
Quiz is here.
the Canadians are in the house. You got Mallory and we
Yes.
got Rocket Couch.
Yes. Oh, we do. We have. Grace is a very loyal.
Grace. Yeah, Grace is Canadian. I forgot.
Yeah. Yep. I'm dropping links for anybody that wants. You just no nudity on stream. Please use an avatar. That's all I ask. But language is clear. I'm not monetized. If you have anything to say, this is a really casual one this week. I do want to say hi to Mrs. Cassandra in the chat. I miss you. We miss you, Boo, and we hope little Boo is feeling better really soon. Yeah. You just follow Cass, Grace? Well, that's cool. She's one of the coolest people out there. I would follow her around too. I don't care what controller you use. It makes no point if the computer crashes every time. Word.
The only thing that would have made it worse if it was the power glove.
Oh God. Like Thanos. Yes. Okay. like just push the button. Just end it all. What the hell? I know you have thoughts, Mrs. Cassandra. Go ahead. Spill them in the chat. Yeah. Brilliant. I'm with you on this. Word. It doesn't matter about the controller if the computer crashes every time. It don't matter. They lost connection every single time. I don't know why. But, if the people wanted to take that risk, it was on them. I am sorry for their families and the loss. But it was a killer meme week, and I mean killer meme week. It was almost as bad as we had the same issue with tragedies like 9/11. We had the same thing where people were very conflicted because there was all this humor out there and you didn't know if it was appropriate to laugh or not to laugh. And I say, don't beat yourself up too bad if you found some funny memes out there and you were laughing on them. We all know mostly people are going to care about the tragedy of it, but they are going to point and laugh at some of the ridiculousness of it too.
Humor has been a good coping mechanism.
Yeah, it is a good coping.
Have you ever been to a funeral where they're just telling funny stories about
they
the
do
person who passed away? And
yep, they're the best ones. And most people, when talking about the end of their life and how they want those ceremonies go, tell people have a party, celebrate all the good things and the laughter. Don't be sad. It was a life well lived. But it's hard, especially.
Humor.
Yeah, it's hard, especially if it's young ones or a tragedy or something like that. But
I'll agree with you there, Caroline.
Yeah. What did he say? I got no chill for entitled billionaires that forsake safety over profits. Exactly. The owner of the company, I'm not feeling much sympathy for. I feel more sympathy for his family if he was loved by others, his parents, his siblings, the people in his life. But for him, he sounds quite arrogant in everything that they're pulling up. And I would say, I really got no chill, the same as Brilliant and Garrus are saying. No chill for that man. Just the people he left behind. Yep. dark humor, that's it, Mallory. It's about the dark humor, and don't be like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like I do feel for the people, but I found myself laughing at it too, and I'm just out here to say, don't beat yourselves up about it, people. It is a way to cope. I felt uncomfortable too when I laughed. We're all human, like we're all human. I laughed, and then I was like, damn, but like, some young people died, like the older people died. They didn't really need to die, especially if it was senseless death, if it could be prevented. You know. Hey, John, howdy.
Yeah, it was definitely a crushing situation.
Oh, wait a minute. I said I said I would tolerate the memes, but that was bad. That was punny, awful, Dad. Dad, what was that, Dad?
Speaking of billionaires. Of billionaires doing stupid things. Well,
how about that? Well, wait a minute. I got to put it this way. Wait. How about that? Is that the billionaire you want to talk about?
Wait, maybe I can't. There you go.
We'll just move on to the actual topic of the night, while everybody's funny.
So Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are going to fight.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I got one more really bad dad joke. Because, Wrecker, you and Charlie, you're going to kill me, both of you, with the dad jokes here. Yeah. They got canned. Oh, shit. Oh, no. They got canned. God. Why? Oh, everybody just groaned together. Like.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh, John.
I love you, John. What, John, too? Oh, wait. They couldn't handle the trip. It was too much pressure. Oh, John, no. Oh, God. Oh. But I'm laughing and groaning at the same time. You're tormenting me, people. Like, I'm so conflicted. That was kind of funny, John, actually. I mean, it was funny. It wasn't kind of funny. It was definitely. Why groan together when you can moan together? Exactly, AT2. Wrong show, but yes, I would rather be doing the other one. It's like oh, Charlie's got a sinking feeling to go along with that joke he just told me. All right. You all proved my point.
We're all terrible people.
We're all freaking awful people. We're all human. It was funny. I'm sorry that everything happened the way it did, but damn. Oh my God. Better use for moaning. Absolutely. Hey, Claire, take a look at the title for my stream that just ended. Okay, hold on. Let me just check your channel from the chat here and go look. Am I going to regret this, Jared? Because the one that just ended? Oh, 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour. You sang the song, Jared. Don't tell me you sang the song on live, please. Oh my God. You know what he's talking about, Gilligan's Island? Some of you may be too young to understand this old series that was on here, but we got a black and white channel here that plays all this old American movie channels that plays all these old series.
3-hour
tour. Yeah, Karis, you know the song. Okay. They're very clever there.
It only lasted 1.5.
It did. Oh my God. But anyway, Elon. Okay, I got to put up a poll. This is intriguing, people. Okay, Elon Musk. That's what I want to know. Who would you guys vote for?
Or is it? Does it matter who it wins or loses? We all win.
What? If they actually have the fight, we all win. We all win.
Yeah. I honestly think Elon Musk is going to probably have some sort of heart attack, and Mark Zuckerberg's going to stub his toe and limp off in a sad state.
He is a bit of a crybaby.
What's the martial art that Mark Zuckerberg practices, Claire?
Jiu-jitsu, and he is also going in mixed martial arts, for fighting. He's actually in training right now for it.
So I think Elon has he's heavier, so he's a different weight class.
Well,
He's
he's
also- he's al-
52. He's
Yeah.
also just like he's in a different class by himself. Anyway, totally. He's 52. He is bigger. He's got more bulk. He could probably snap him like a toothpick. But that's if he could get his hands on him, because that little wiry little thing
Well,
there,
yeah.
like
And-
he's apparently got some moves, like so.
Well, and with that,
The main,
sorry, go
I
ahead.
think the sorry. I think the deciding factor is going to be how much sunscreen Mark Zuckerberg puts on before getting into the cage.
I mean, yeah, if the lights are on and he blinds him when he takes off his shirt, then yeah, it's all over.
I think Elon, he's larger, he's broader, he's got that big barreling chest. He does, he is a good amount of years older than him too, 52 to 36. And it does look like Zuckerberg. Okay, well, wait a minute. As testimony to that, let me just show you this picture. Okay, this is what I worry about, because although I think the match would be quite interesting, it may be a little unfair when I look at this picture from just like spring. They're a little mixed match. One can surf, the other one can barely hold up his boxes.
I mean, but if you look at Zuckerberg, does have that reach advantage. His neck is at least 6 inches longer than.
Yes, but he does wear clown face really well. I mean, that could be a plus, right? I can't even. That's actually sunscreen. But
as
seriously,
I said, it depends on how much sunscreen he's going to be putting on.
it might put him over the edge for the weight. Like I don't know. I would say he's a little bit of a mommy's boy. He reminds me of, and I don't really know him personally, so I really can't say that. But he does whine and complain a lot about a lot. So. He's a little bit of a crybaby.
But let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. That Mark Zuckerberg, he's kind of thick. He's got that ass. It's got some C's to it.
I don't know if that ass is gonna help him in an MMA fight. Like it could get in the way, Wrecker. Like that ass is great for his girlfriend or his boyfriend or whoever. But I don't think Elon's interested.
If I can share my screen for a sec, I'll share my screen for a sec. I found some exclusive footage of Mark Zuckerberg training.
Bring it up. I'm sure Wrecker will pile it on there for you. Go ahead, Rick. You got it? Or I'll do it. Wait, nope, there you go.
Yep.
What the heck? Ooh.
If you can see, it's Mark Zuckerberg training with his neck.
Oh my God! They're throwing. That's right. Giraffes throw their necks at each other to win, don't they? This is ridiculous.
Apparently, these guys have been training Mark Zuckerberg. So.
Yes, we're forgetting the X Factor. AT2 has made several comments about. First of all, I'll put up the first one. First of all, because he's reminding us that we're forgetting about the one important thing. Here, he said, "Wait, what exactly are we voting for between these two? I mean, I could see Elon beating Zuck. However, Zuck's alien blood will be so corrosive that it'll take out Elon afterwards." And then he reminds us later, "You're missing it, panel. The panel is forgetting the X Factor. Zuck isn't human, so even if he loses, his acid blood could still take out Elon and everybody else that's watching at the time. Like they may have to put hazardous material warnings around the ring." AT2, don't you think? I mean, really, seriously. That and lots of tissues, because damn, they're both crybabies. They both egomaniacs that are such little sissies sometimes about stuff. I can't even stand it. Point in place. Like, also, what do you think this is all about? I mean, didn't like Meta, and Zuckerberg's Meta, right? Like, didn't Meta come out and challenge that they were going to come out with a platform like Twitter's so that there would be an unbiased place for everyone to hang? Was he like taking a big dig at Elon or what?
Didn't Meta go under? Hasn't it already gone under?
I don't know. And the word meta just gives me freaking headache. The fact that he tried to coin that is like the world, like the meta universe, the metaverse. It gives me a headache just thinking about it, to tell you the truth.
So Meta's value has plunged by, get this, $700 billion.
Okay, and Elon? Who wins in a money match?
Elon lost all his money.
Well, he lost lots of billions when he bought Twitter. This
Elon
might be a
managed
dig.
to lose like 200 billion in like
in
yeah.
a day.
I think didn't he? You know,
So
he lost like
is the
200
opening
billion
move
in a
from
day.
is the opening move for the fight for both of them? They just phone their back to their IT departments and just like ban each other from each other's platforms. That's just the first move. They phone and they ban each other from Facebook and Twitter.
They probably will. They're gonna like, you're blocked. They're both blocking fools. Like, yes, they're gonna be like, but based on terms of service, I can't fight you. It's hate speech. Like whatever. I don't know. John said alien about Zuck. I thought Zuck was a robot. Me too, John. I was just thinking that. Wait, is that why Elon wants to fight him so he can finally get his hands on better AI? John, I love you. Oh God, how do you do that? How do you put out there in type exactly what I was thinking while they were talking? Like, how did you do that?
If Zuck's a robot, does that mean Elon can bring his flamethrower?
I think so. I think that would be it. Like, you know, just melt them.
Hang
If
on
you
a
can't
minute,
beat
hang on a
them,
minute.
melt them.
It's not a flamethrower.
Oh, sorry.
It's not. It's not a flamethrower.
Yeah.
For legal purposes.
Daniel Jade said he's got a wonderful defense mechanism. You don't dare kill him. And he's speaking about Zuck. That's right, because of AT2's corrosive acid blood comments, which is like, wow. Wait a minute. Okay, AT2. So alien and robot is not mutually exclusive. Zuck could be an alien probe with corrosive blood. You actually put blood in him. Now we're talking like really scary situation here. But is he sentient? That's what I want to know. Is there actually a brain in there, or have we just been dealing with like
there's a smaller alien that's piloting him from in the inside of his skull?
Yeah, I don't know. Like there are all those. Have you ever like read those short stories? Like the world has been invaded because Mark Zuckerberg does exist. Like that he's actually the invasion from another world. Like what's inside him, he's the invasion, and we have to deal with it. Mark Zuckerberg. I kind of like that one, actually. I don't know. Flamethrowers are technically war crimes, but luckily war crimes only count against humans. Well, does that mean that Zuckerberg's going to get away with it, but Elon won't because he's human? Like what? I don't know. Yeah, he does. He doesn't care, does he?
Flamethrowers are only a war crime if they're flamethrowers, and as Elon Musk has pointed out,
it's not a flamethrower. It's a toy for children. It's a toy for children. It's not a flamethrower. Toy for children.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey Pete Hutchins, good to see you. Elon versus Musk will enter Duck Cage. Yes, they want to do a cage match. They did. Like he said, just name it. And so he did the Vegas one. There's a UFC arena that they were talking about using in Vegas.
I wish they'd go back. I want them to do a match like the old days when it wasn't just everybody did mixed martial arts and jiu-jitsu. I want to be like Elon Musk can only use like judo, and Mark Zuckerberg does taekwondo.
Oh, but
or something like that.
Yeah, but Zuckerberg does jiu-jitsu. So in other words, not what they're usually trained in.
Yeah, everybody in it does that now with jiu-jitsu and stuff.
Yeah, but now you know what I got envisioned in my head? Okay, because of these. Okay, now they both had their freaking phones with them and they're Googling how to do it as they do the moves. Like standing there and like, hold on. And they take a text to look it up. And then they come out and they start the move. Yeah,
one person... they both pull out a phone. They're like, one of them's like, okay, I found a move. Just stand there. Give me a second. Yep. And then he does his move. And then the other guy's like, okay, now I found my move. Now I'm going to try. Give me your hand. Yep. Then I just got to move it like that. No. Can you stop moving? Stop. Oh, come on, please.
Or it's like they acquired like they acquired all their money where Zuckerberg just looks over to a fighter in the crowd and steals his moves and Elon buys his from somebody else and then takes credit for it.
Exactly. I had to say I love our chat.
Yeah, exactly.
Now exactly. I mean, you guys know exactly what's going through my head right now. I wish I could write comics because this would be great. Like this is just fucking epic. Like,
He goes out, buys karate. It's like I made this entire martial art myself.
Yeah.
Exactly. I
Just
did.
ignore
I
the
was like,
thousands of hours that
I
other
am the
people
cunning.
put into
Yeah, right.
actually
I could do
doing
it
this.
myself. Therefore, I will actually now fire 30,000 people that could have done it but didn't. So I did. Here we go. But they're actually quoting the Spaceballs children's toy, the flamethrower in the chat. I love our chat. Our chat. Oh my god.
If you ever use the word cis, then you're banned from karate.
Oh my god. Don't even get me started on that. Like that's oh my god. The free speech king just said we can't say cis. Yo, Elon cis, but I'm on YouTube. Can you say cis on YouTube? I don't know. I just can't say it on Twitter anymore. It's hate speech.
Hey Claire.
Yeah.
Hey sis. How you
Hey
doing?
sis, how you doing? I am sis. I'm sis. How you? What can I tell you? Yeah.
Ooh, who would have a better cheat code?
Oh, well, who actually writes code?
Ooh.
There. This I want to know. Now they both say that they're geniuses that way.
Neither of them.
Which one is actually doing the work? Okay, I will say that Meta at least has a workforce. It has some people behind him that could actually write the code, whereas Elon just fired everybody that could. So, like, I don't know.
Mark Zuckerberg steals the code while Elon Musk buys it and pretends that he made it himself.
Yeah, and lies about it. Yeah, right.
Like every other company that he has.
Let me check this poll. You know what? The poll is looking close, but, Zuck has got a little bit of an edge here. People are enjoying the alien. Yeah, I don't know. But only 20 people voted. Come on, people. The ultimate cheat code will always be up, up, down, down, A, B, start. You're right, John. We showed that controller right before you got here. Actually, Record brought that up. You missed it. We showed it.
Down, down, left, right, left, right.
Right, and then
A,
B, and then start. Right. Yep, and they all knew it too, John. It was the whole chat. Everybody knew what we were talking.
And
not me though.
If you want to have two players, you have to push select start. But
I'll
stop.
Wait, if you have two players, why would you want to give the other player the God code? Like,
because it was Contra and it was 2-player cooperative.
Oh, so they're on your team. Then you want God on your team. Okay, I get it. Okay. Because when I did it really long time ago, like on a PC with Doom or Wolfenstein, and the programmers would give me the God code, and I would like put it in there, so my brother, I would beat his freaking ass in Doom every damn day.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna stop this entire stream right now.
Why?
You said you grilled me. You grilled me for saying Mocha, and then proceed to say Wolfenstein.
Well,
yeah, I was going to say.
Well, what is
Wolfenstein sounds like a law. Wolfenstein sounds like a law firm, or maybe an accounting firm.
Well, maybe it was. Maybe the version I played was. I know Wolfenstein. Okay, all right. Well, okay.
I just see you playing a game. It's like, what are you doing, Claire? I'm just filing my taxes. Give me a second. Hang on a minute. Hang on.
No, that's true because I was a consultant I was a business consultant, and I'm sitting there with the programmers, and they're teaching me the codes to Doom.
Actually, you know what? Now that I look back, I think it was about killing Nazis. So maybe Wolfenstein. What did you say, Wolfenstein?
Now you can't say it right because I said it wrong.
I can't remember.
I said Steen. I mispronounced it. It's Stein because it's EIN. You are correct. Mrs. Cassandra said, "Go get her, Record." Like, okay, but come on, Mocha. Like,
yeah, exactly. Coming at me for my Mocha.
Well, Maka is so. I'm sorry. I'll put a poll up. Maka is so much more mispronounced for Mocha than Wolfenstein and Wolfenstein because a lot of people do the same thing. Not that many people say Maka for Mocha. Like, actually, no one have I ever heard say it that way except for you. Ever. Like, ever. Sorry. But anyway.
Hang on a minute.
I'm gonna get clipped. Here it is. Now he's gonna get me. Mrs. Cassandra, you're supposed to be on my side, boo.
Okay.
Like, this is it.
So this is about This is spelled M-O-C-A. There is no E, so the O is not pronounced at all. It is mocha.
That's Roca. No.
Where is the E? Where is the E?
There is no E in mocha.
where is
It's
the
M-O. Look, in English, O's can be long without a vowel before or
So-
after them. It's just a
So
rule.
it's pronounced. No, it's a
Yeah,
double
the
O that's
Bernstein
pronounced that
Bernstein.
way.
It's not Java Laka Maka. It's Java
This is
Loka
true.
Mocha.
Juju B, I'm with you on that. He does sound really cute mispronouncing it, so we're going to leave him alone. He can mispronounce it only once because it is adorable. But it is absolutely adorable. But still, yeah. Are you talking about the drink mocha? Yes, we are, Mallory. Yes, we are. Would you care to weigh
Yes,
in on the
mocha.
pronunciation? Because he said it's a maca, and I say it's a mocha. The long O is the best O. Exactly, 822. This is why I win the argument right there. Right there, Record. Go against that.
Multiple O's make for a better time.
Yeah, but they're all long. If they're good, they're long, and it's the long O. It's the mocha.
I don't know if that's the O. I don't know if that's the O. if that's the O Jared is talking about.
I don't know. Yeah, no, Jared's just trying to help me a little bit here. Thank you, Jared, because like my boo, Mrs. Cassandra, has abandoned me because Wrecker's cute. That's not fair. It's not fair. Damn, his sexy voice does me in
yeah.
again.
At least if so when he actually sees mocha spelled M-O-C-H-A, was he gonna say matcha?
Yeah, like what? Yeah. Oh, what are you gonna say, mate? What? Like, how do you pronounce the green tea? M-A-T-T-E. Do you you go mate? Do you what do you say? Like, see, I mean, we could go on like this in English. I agree with John. In English, there are many, many exceptions to just look at the lead pronounced lead and lead pronounced lead. Yes, there are many, many ways. And we were just having some fun there, Record. You don't have to get.
I think Michelle needs a change of scenery.
Oh, these two? No, you don't. You actually don't. You want to here? We'll look at Record's. We'll make Record bigger. You want to look at here? Let me see.
Oh,
what can I do?
Oh, guess what I found?
What?
I found an Italian pronouncing it.
Oh God, here we go. He's gonna get me with another accent. All right, here we go. You're welcome, Michelle. Anything to make you guys happy. Nobody wants to look at Elon. Yeah.
Here we go. How to pronounce mocha. Or mocha.
Pronounce mocha. Mocha is how the Italians would say
Mocha.
it, but it'd be fine.
Take that.
Are you Italian now?
said mocha.
I thought you were a Kiwi. I'm American. I can say mocha. You're not Italian. You don't get to pull the Italian pronunciation in defense of your bad English pronunciation of the word mocha. No. We're not having that. We're not having. Are you Italian?
Is this not an Italian word? Is it not an Italian word?
No, it's actually based in Latin. It's actually based.
And where is
Wait,
Italian?
they're
come
actually saying it sounds like a longer
Yeah.
O,
Huh?
Wrecker. It sounds like a longer O. It does not sound how you said it. It doesn't sound how you said it.
Record.
Anyway,
Do you know about the longest standing pronunciation war between the Americans and the Canadians?
what is it? A?
Roof
Roof.
on a house.
Oh, roof on a house?
from? Roof?
A lot of Americans say roof.
Oh,
No,
That's what
fettuccine.
dog
Fettuccine is,
says.
you could say it in both, but don't even get me on that, Verulian, because the word gnocchi will send this whole internet into flames. Right? Because it's gnocchi, gnocchi, or
You mean
wait,
gnocchi?
even better than that, the word gobadil, which is spelt like cavatelli, but you say gobadil. Like, don't even get me started, Verulian, on all the pronunciations of Italian words in American, like in where you live. Let's just say that everything is up speculative. Record, I'm sorry I made fun of your pronunciation. I'm sorry if you, I didn't. Well, actually, I'm not really sorry because it was funny AF. It really was. But I don't want to fight
Do I
with
need to
you
find
about
more
it.
examples of it?
No, that was sufficient. That was sufficient. If the Italian said it like that.
Okay.
Okay, so you were adorable, but I'm not going to say you're right. You're not getting me to say it. Mm-mm.
You already said I'm right.
No, I didn't. Not today.
Did you? Yeah, I just heard you say it. You just said I'm right.
No, I said there's multiple ways to pronounce the word, and in America we say mocha. I didn't
But
say
you
you were
said
right.
I was right.
Nope, I gave you grace for being wrong with
You
a
just
little
did
class.
right there. See? See?
I did not. I said you're wrong with a little class.
She did it right there. She.
Garrus, can you believe this? No, I'm saying you're wrong in the American pronunciation of it, but you did defend yourself with a little class, bringing out the Italian. I'll give you that. But no, I'm not saying you're right.
So I was right, right?
No.
She said it again. She said I was right. I
said no. I said no. Clip it all you want. They're gonna see you acting like a fool, trying to get me to say it, and I'm not gonna say it because you were not.
I'm doing my best Japanese impersonation of a Japanese person saying mocha for rocket couch.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'm just listen to it.
I want a mocha. Mocha. See, the Japanese say it that way. The Americans say it that. That's 2-1. You've got a actually it's 2-2 because we got a Kiwi and an Italian. Okay, so actually it doesn't matter. We all knew what you meant.
And where does the mocha come from? Exactly. So I was right, correct?
Starbucks or the Rook, where I go. I get my mocha at the Rook. Where do you get yours?
Apparently the dairy.
See? So
real high class stuff.
Oh, Wrecker. How do you say what Jared just put in the chat?
Yes, John, it does sound like there's some gaslighting going on. Yes, it does. It actually. Wait a minute. What do you mean we gotta work out our? Wait a minute. What is going on in this chat, Grace?
Aluminum or aluminium?
Which one? Which one is it?
Oh wait, that is an eight. Wait, it could be both because
people.
Aluminum. In America, we commonly will say aluminum.
Aluminum.
Mm-hmm.
Or aluminium.
I don't know.
Aluminium.
Listen. If I mispronounce it, I'm all for it. It's okay. Listen, Grace, I don't stop with that. Like when no.
It's okay, Miss Cassandra. Somebody has to do the job.
Yes.
And it must be tiring to do it all the time. So.
Wait, lovers fight? What the hell is she talking about? Look at what you did, Ricker. You just blew off with your freaking sexy old mispronunciation of a very common word here in America, mocha. Hey, look, now they think we're fighting, but I'm actually not fighting. Although I will not say you're right about this at all.
You said I'm right anyway, so
I did not. I said I'd give you grace for being
I can
not aware.
I can clip that. You've said it like 3 times now.
I did not. It's a trick record because they actually use both. They do actually. They actually do use both. Brilliant says it is.
It is. They do. Both aluminium and aluminum. Depends
they
on where you
do,
come
but
from.
in England, like you can get the whole bunch of crap with people for saying it a certain way and everything. And I don't know how you say it there, but I don't want to argue about it. Like that was interesting. I didn't know our show was going to be about mispronunciation. I would have come more prepared because I mispronounce things all the time. You know, most word processor programs will tag snuck as a misspelled word, and that's true. But snuck is an actual valid word, and it's always trying to change it on me. You can't give me away. We don't want to give you away, Grace. Like, I want to keep you here. I say taco. Oh, you say taco instead of taco? Damn. We're gonna have to call you out on that one. Okay. Do you mispronounce taco too? No?
Okay. Mocha and aluminium and aluminum is one thing, but rocket couch, I'm sorry.
A taco's a taco.
You're gonna have to get shunned for that one.
Bauxite.
Yeah, it's a taco. It's a taco. Does anybody else say it the way he does? Sorry, Rocket, but
it's a taco.
It's a taco? Taco. Sounds right. Taco? Taco.
Yeah, I have tried to give you the record twice, Grace.
Taco.
Did I, Grace? I was just saying, like, I was saying you were like trying to get us to go to New Zealand. I think you were talking about my passport and an airplane ticket. It's a nice country. I'd like to visit actually, but not just to fight with him. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight with him at all. And you're right, Daniel J. Now I want tacos too. Yeah, I do. But it's not Tuesday.
Next cage match.
Yeah. Yes, there. Sean said it. Now, this is not me saying it. I'm just going to read Sean's comment, okay? And you could try to clip it, but people will be on to you. Sean Coffey says that, okay, MC Wrecker, you are right. Only when you're in Italy. And I agree. That's the only way I'm going to say that that's right. That's exactly. Oh, that's right. I said I give him grace, but I mean grace like the old fat. Grace, I didn't mean you, boo. I meant grace like when you give someone a common courtesy. It's a word my nan used to use all the time. It's really old fashioned. I get it, but it's a bad habit of mine. But not grace the person. Grace like I give him like some leeway and consideration in his, shall we say, ignorance in pronunciation of a
I like. I agree with Juju and Jen.
Oh God!
With Juju and
gets
Jen.
Worse.
I too like fajitas.
Oh, fajitas! Oh my God!
You mean fajitas?
No, that's the pronunciation was. Wrecker, look what you did! Boo! Look what you did! Oh my God! Like, okay.
Hey, who doesn't like a good mixed vaginas?
In your taco with your fajitas. I just can't. No, it's taco. I have not been ordained. You don't need to be ordained to give grace.
Who eats
Only
their
holy
veg?
grace. Okay.
I mean veg. Veg.
What? Oh my God. Hopefully you eat both. Like, keep it balanced and healthy. Like, there you go. Wrong show, people. Wrong show. Yes.
Every show's mayhem around here.
Hey, John wants to know if I'm giving you grace or enough rope to hang yourself. I'm in trouble. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yes, I know, Berillion. Us Americans, we do think that the rest of the world is American. Yes, absolutely. It only matters how we say it. There you go. I'll go with that. Oh, my God. I don't know.
As well as leaving out letters.
I'm going. You know what? Mark is still winning this poll here. You guys really think Mark's? I do because he's younger and
that neck fighting, man. He's gonna swing that thing around and he's just gonna clobber him.
I think so. I think between the neck and the wearing of the clown makeup and being able to move, and being able to move, and he may have some secret tech. Because he actually has people that are still working for him behind him, so he might have some advantages there. It would be hard for, I think, Elon to build a team.
I think Mark's biggest issue will be remembering to keep himself charged.
It could be.
Do you think he has a high-speed charger, or does he just plug into the 110 and it takes like 15 hours?
Yeah. I like this, Grace. Grace is her fake.
I don't know.
Grace is her fake non-doxable name. I love it. Grace, I love that.
John, Inspector Elon. Zuck's gonna go Inspector Gadget on Elon.
Yeah, you know what, Grace, you're right. Elon can easily build a team, but would they work for him? I don't know. I don't know. Actually, it's kind of iffy. My parents' accent it's true. Everybody pronounces everything. This chat is missing a bit of sparkly.
Where is anything to go by? It'll.
Yeah. Jin Quiz was here earlier. He said hello. He was here. He could be watching. You know.
I think he's busy putting his balls on the wall.
Probably. I'm like, oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Both are okay. This is like the hit. I know, couch. I know. Okay. Anyway, so everybody's thinking Zuckerberg would. Do you actually think this is going to happen?
I mean, all those stupid YouTube celebrities started fighting each other. Why shouldn't it spill over into the billionaire world?
Yeah. Well, do you think it has anything to do with the
Exactly.
comments about the platform that are going on lately and the competition that way? Like, do you think they're making it personal?
I don't know. I would. I mean, you would like to. I'd like to. I guess I would like to think that they're smarter than that, or more intelligent than that. Maybe not smarter, but more intelligent. But who knows with these guys?
Yeah. No, it's like, nah, they both was like John says, nope. They too huge egos to risk losing publicly. But they really, you got an ego, so you're out there fighting. Like, okay, duke it up then. Let's take care of this. Like, I'm like, really? But wouldn't it be like? Weren't we talking about this before? Did you say this when we were in stream or only in the back room? That wouldn't it be cool if we just had Elon and Mark Zuckerberg like fight for all the disagreements online, and we could all bet on it and everything, and we could just like take odds and like each one represents a side, right?
Yeah, if they just we can have no more stupid internet fights. It's just okay. This issue came up. All right, Elon Musk takes on the side of whatever, and Zuckerberg takes on the other side. Let them beat the living shit out of each other, and whichever one's left standing, that's the side that won.
I could tell you, dealing with technology over the years between the two of them, I would enjoy watching them both like get a pounding. True, seriously, like a couple of good shots to the jaw.
I feel like their hits will be so weak, even.
I'm sorry.
Even orphans would cry for them.
You know, I think, you know what? I get this picture of like Zuckerberg with his hands out there going, no! Like that, like a little mom, like a little sissy boy. I do, even though he's a little more trained and everything, and he's fighting against that image. The way he whined through his whole career about everything. When I read even his PR, it sounds like he's whining whenever he makes a statement. I just can't stand it. He's like a crybaby about everything. And I'm not like the biggest fan, but everybody knows I'm not a huge fan of Elon Musk either. Mostly, like, I do admire some of his technology and some of his advancements and stuff, but he's such a damn hypocrite lately that I can't even. I just can't even.
Well,
and plus, he had something to do with Amber Heard. Like, I'm like, whoa, he's got questionable.
Let's be honest here. None of the technology that Elon Musk has quote unquote made was actually him. He just took there's something to glory for it.
I know, but there's something to be said for when you got that much money for investing in what's good for everyone by promoting things that are going forward and progressive technologies and research and things like that. So I do give him that credit. I mean, if he's got the money and that's where he puts it. If I had the money, that's where I would put it too. I would be advancing things for everyone.
His rocket was no better. His rocket was no better than a Soviet era starter rocket.
I like this comment.
That's he compared his rocket to a Soviet era test rocket.
Really? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, whoa! John
I'd
reminded me that by dating the turd, Elon does have an advantage because he has experience taking a beating. Whoa, nice play on Rose. Hey, rabbits! Yep, it is.
And probably taking shit as well.
Exactly, or at least smelling it on the bed. You know, John, I saw a comment. Yep, I saw another comment from you, and then it went away, and I can't. You know, he probably hasn't fired his. It was something about about firing the team or something, but now I can't find. Yeah, I picked Zuckerberg. Oh, it was Kyle. That's why I can't find it.
He probably hasn't
fired his stunt double. Is that it? Like, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. But who would be a stunt double for Elon Musk? Can you imagine? I mean,
no one, because he probably already set them on fire.
Right. Am I the only one that thinks he's got that like Play-Doh kind of face? Like, I don't want to be insulting about somebody's looks, but when it comes to Elon Musk, he's got a punchable face. Am I the only one that feels like that? Seriously. I don't know. I think I have to go. I think I need more. I think I need more therapy. I think I do because I'm thinking about like the punchable face.
Okay. Okay. I think the next poll needs to be who has the most punchable face. Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk.
And then I'm gonna get like taken down for promoting violence. Do you think? You know?
And YouTube, we are not promoting violence here. We are merely speculating.
No, yeah. We're classifying facial features.
Yeah, John, you're scaring me now because now he said he was actually typing punchable face as I started talking about. We're thinking too much alike in visuals in our heads. This is scary.
I'm with Jin. I got two hands. Like I got a good jab and then I got a right hook. Like, why stop at one?
This is true. All right. Which face is more punchable? Is that the question? How do I say this without promoting violence?
Mm-hmm.
Which face is more attractive to an errant fist?
The most impact. Yeah. Which face would require the most immediate?
No. Which face is more punchable or attractive to a formed fist? How's that? Like, is that a subtle way to say I want to knock his teeth out? I don't know. Wait.
I don't know,
so
Rabbit,
we say,
where is Zuck from? Where's the Zuck?
Where is the Zuck? Elon's from South Africa, correct? Well, Elon Musk is from South Africa.
White Plains, New York.
Oh, he's an East Coaster. Oh, this is why he's taking MMA. Okay, so he's a wiry shot. I doubt Elon's going to get a hand on him. He may have the height, the strength, and even the brawn, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think he's from Cali. If he's from the East Coast, he's wiry. Yeah, he's wiry. I still think I don't know. He gives me the impression he's a bit of a sissy, but that's not fair. I've never seen him defend himself when he wasn't whining in articles and interviews. But you take back your vote. Can you vote again? Juju, I don't know. Well, with the palette of Band-Aids, we are virtually unstoppable. Thank you, Sean. We love you too. We are all. I can't believe this is the actual debate here is on whether or not their faces are punchable. But I mean, it's been a stressful day.
To be fair, Elon Musk will probably say, "I am going to fight Mark Zuckerberg in the next 6 months about 5 times over the next 12 years." If you didn't get the reference,
where did he say it?
Every single thing that he said he would do.
Right. He said the same thing. Yeah. Did he say it on Twitter? Because then that would just make it not true automatically. Okay. No, but does it matter? They are both punchable. They are both. They are both punchable, Juju. I just meant first I would actually hesitate to punch Zuck because he's a crybaby. He would just be whining. I couldn't do it because I already know he's a whiner and he carries on. But Elon, he's a little arrogant and that is a punchable face. There's just something malleable about that thing. It looks like Play-Doh. I could stretch it. Whatever. I want to see if I punch it. It actually moves like rubber.
In the face.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Musk. I want to punch Musk. Zuck is a crybaby. I don't want to punch him because I don't want to deal with the aftermath, all the whimpering and carrying on and all that stuff that he does. It's Elon. I want to see what happens when you hit him because it just looks like his face is more like Play-Doh. It's more like you punch it. It'd be like a cartoon reaction where your fist goes in and it gets all distorted and then it pops back out. I don't know. Yeah, I digress.
You know what'll probably happen? Elon Musk will get into the ring, and then he'll probably buy someone else to fight for him and take the victory himself.
This is true. Like there'd be a fake Elon. There'd be like
He'd probably just buy the ring and then like rebrand it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. This is a
Needable.
Tesla ring.
Yeah. Yeah. Juju said Musk's face is more needable. You're right. Like dough. Like Play-Doh. Yep. Plot twist. Zuckerberg drives a Tesla. Yeah, he probably does. I actually think he does, actually. He's all into the environment and stuff.
I agree with Mallory. It would be hard to beat Zuckerberg's like army of boomer Facebook followers.
Yeah, it would. And he actually still has paid staff that could take care of shit. Like, that's the issue here for me. Like, he actually could work on, like, an advantage here, you know? Yep. Zuck he does, and he's actually training to be an MMA fighter right now, Mallory. And he's won jiu-jitsu tournaments. Like, but it's the kabuki sunblock mask that does me in. Like,
To be fair, yes, Mark Zuckerberg can actually fight.
Yeah, but would he?
Well, I mean, if we're gonna be fair, he has proven himself in the ring.
We haven't seen it though. I want a clip.
Has.
Yeah, somebody needs to send me clips. I want a clip of Zuckerberg fighting because I can't believe he's not crying while he did it. Because everything I see him do, he's whining about.
All right,
you know.
Gotta find
not that I think Elon's going to be able to beat him because, in all honesty, he is bigger and he's got the brawn. But that's a wiry dude. Like that guy's going to be fast. He's going to be moving around, and he's from the East Coast. We don't stand there and let you kill us, okay? Like it's really hard to put them down. They're small. They're feisty. He may not have all the talent, but he's definitely not going to stand there and let Elon take him out. He's going to be all over the place. He's going to be running around. He's going to be running circles around him. John says Zuck will log into Meta and download some martial arts into his cerebral port, just like in the Matrix. Yes, because he's an alien robot. We discussed this earlier. He's got an unfair advantage. And Elon doesn't have a team behind him anymore. He keeps firing everybody. He's not building a team there. He's like an island on his own. Messing up pudding is unacceptable. This is true. I wouldn't call Elon's face pudding because like Juju, I agree. Pudding makes everything better. And we don't assign the word pudding to things we want to punch. It's not cool. Yeah. I like pudding. Yeah, don't go for the pudding. Then we're going to have another kind of cage match up here. If you go for the pudding. Don't go for the pudding. Pudding makes everything better. That's the only other thing that my nan used to say besides this one thing that I repeat all the time. A good sleep and a good laugh are the cures to most everything that's going on in your head most days. Like, well, and even today, like, because we started this series, this show on a little serious type of note, because it was bothering me, that I felt so conflicted about laughing so hard at the memes, Oh, they're talking about your pudding match? Wait, you wrestled in pudding? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Sean. What's going on?
Hang on a minute.
Who did you wrestle for pudding? Did you wrestle for the pudding or did you wrestle in the pudding?
And was it Jell-O pudding or was it off-brand pudding?
Yeah, like inquiring minds want to know. Would you take the link, Fish Nerd? Do you want to come up and talk about it? Because now you've started an actual legitimate, what the actual F conversation. Like, oh my gosh, I need deets. I need deets about the pudding. There's a link. I need to know about this pudding match, sir.
I feel like if you're gonna have like pudding wrestling, it should be in like a child's inflatable pool.
Why?
Well, just like if you want like the harder one of those harder plastic ones, like that would really hurt.
Well, it depends on what you're wrestling. If you're wrestling like serious wrestling, I agree. If you're wrestling with your paramour, I disagree.
I think if you're wrestling in pudding, you're probably not seriously wrestling.
Oh, we're gonna find out.
Unless the Summer Olympics got way more exciting, and we have to go let Quiz know about the new chocolate pudding wrestling.
Welcome, Fish Nerd, because I'm assuming Fishes and Bitches is a Fish Nerd name. Yes. Yeah. Welcome. You're going to tell us about your pudding match? I really want to know.
Well, chat was moving too quick. I was saying we'll make this match WWE style, putting in lingerie match instead of a cage match.
Wait, you mean Zuck and Elon wearing lingerie? Yeah? Is that what you mean?
And pudding?
In pudding? This is getting decadent. Actually, it might be tolerable to watch that way. It's kind of funny. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. The thought of Elon Musk in lingerie is scary.
Well, it was one of the silliest matches ever put out on WWE.
When they did that, yeah. They actually wrestled in pudding? Wow. All right. Juju wants to know if they used pudding pops in that battle. Did they? Because I'm going to have
No, it was a kiddie pool full of chocolate pudding. It was Stephanie McMahon versus Vicky Guerrero.
Oh, I like Stephanie McMahon. She's the one that married Triple H, right? Brought him into the family. She used to be the manager. I like her. She got chutzpah. Vince's daughter, you mean, right? Is it? I don't know if I have that correct or not. But I know a little bit.
If you're gonna wrestle in pudding, is it gonna be chocolate or vanilla?
Well, that one was chocolate, but I mean, if you're gonna have pudding, why have vanilla? But I mean, there is something to be said for vanilla pudding. It is classic.
Ew. Or would wrestling in a tub of vanilla pudding just look like something else?
Well, wouldn't chocolate pudding look like something else too, Garris?
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah.
Butterscotch, the good middle ground.
Yeah, Sean, do you want to come on? Come on, Sean. You can tell us too.
I'm gonna duck out and let her yell at me.
Okay, thank you, Sean. But thank you, Fish Nerd, for clarifying that he wasn't the one wrestling, that it was a WWE match, because the chat was going very, very fast. So it has been done, Garris, with your idea about the swimming pool, the kiddie pool. Okay. But of course, they made it 2 women and put them in lingerie. I don't think Elon and Zuck could pull that off. I don't know about you guys. And you're both muted. Where'd you go? They left me here, both of them. My team left.
Sorry. My family just opened the door and I had.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that's okay. Well, they did actually do what you said. Like, it was a kiddie pool full of chocolate pudding.
That sounds sticky. Like, can you imagine like trying to wash up after that?
No, not at all. Like, can you imagine? Get him, Sean. Wrestling. Wait a minute. Wrestling in chocolate pudding would give Elon the advantage. He did date Amber Pudding. This is true. He's used to the turdish look that would be going on. Absolutely. Uh-huh.
A butterscotch. I mean, butterscotch might be okay. Butterscotch might be okay for wrestling in.
I don't know. I like butterscotch pudding, but this is like disparaging pudding. Like, I've heard about Jello wrestling. I know was a big thing for a while.
Blood pudding wrestling. We could have to do it in the UK.
Oh God! Can you imagine? Now that blood pudding with these 2 guys, like, that would be the most. Listen, the blood pudding would be the most manly thing in the ring. Sorry, not sorry. That's my take on it.
Tapioca. It'd be it's a boba tea wrestling.
Oh God, can you imagine boba tea? Oh my God, no.
Well, I do walk in my own.
Nope. I can get it. Vanilla, as bland as they both are. That's cool.
Take care of something.
No, that's okay. Thank you for calling back. But bread pudding, I don't know. No, we were just saying that if they wrestled in blood pudding, that I am of the belief that blood pudding would be the most manly thing in the room. Sorry, not sorry. Not going. Yeah.
Yogurt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like slurping up a few good blood clots, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan. I won't eat blood pudding, but it is a manly thing. It definitely is. Yep.
Custard.
You gotta be tough.
I've never had it. Don't
like
think
a
I
lemon
ever would.
Like a lemon meringue wrestling.
Now we're getting crazy. Can we just put them in some blueberry jello and call it a day? Because blueberry jello is probably the fakest thing I can think of that people eat. Like there is absolutely nothing but chemicals in a lot of this Jello, like right, and then they flavor it and turn it blue colored with the blue artificial blueberry flavor. So I personally think, based on the colors, for Metaverse and Elon Musk's Twitter, that they should actually wrestle in a big inflatable bath of blueberry Jello.
Now,
I
hear
think
me
so.
out. Hear me out.
Mhm.
What about hot sauce wrestling? Now, you have the incentive of being really, really like sticky and gross, but can you imagine what would happen to the wrestlers when the hot sauce gets in their pants and on their butthole?
Listen, I think hot sauce is too good for these two Joes. I'm telling you, these two, no. I wouldn't waste good hot sauce on either one of them. I'm a fan of hot sauce. Hands down. Hot sauce on everything except Elon and Zuck. Like, no. Keep my hot sauce away from them.
It depends on how hot the sauce is.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one, Daniel Jade. Blue raspberry Jello would be better because that flavor does not exist in nature. And like, I'm wondering if these two actually do either. So yes, it's a good one. I want them to fight in the Thunderdome. 2 walk in and 1 come out, or none come out. Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, we're running really late. We had another topic, didn't we?
Twitch.
Wrecker? Yeah, Twitch versus Kick, another fight. Because apparently we were going to talk about fighting no matter what. That's getting crazy. Oh, and for those of you that
so
go ahead. Yeah, I can't even. Go ahead.
Okay.
People are familiar with
So
Twitch,
who
but
here
I don't
knows
think
about
they know
Twitch?
Quick.
You mean Twitch, the streaming platform
Quick.
where I can watch great streamers like Mallory and Patrick?
I could watch Mallory play Minecraft or sing and do silly stuff, or I could watch Patrick scream. Although I will admit he had some great music on there last night while he was getting his ass kicked in WoW. But anyway.
Yesterday I was able to watch Patrick on Mallory's stream, so that was pretty good.
Oh, that was pretty cool. But Twitch is mostly gaming and commentary, the big ones, right? Record like Moist Critical and No Ordinary Gamer. Everybody who actually does their commentary with gaming actually uses Twitch. There's some big people there. Asmongold, a lot of people on Twitch. But apparently there's some scandal about this new platform. Do you want to tell them about Kick?
So Kick is going to be hopefully a competitor with Twitch because, well, they currently have signed $100 million contract to a guy called XQC, who used to be a competitive esports player. He is now the highest paid sports player in the entire world. Even more than LeBron James. And some people are having some moral grandstanding issues with it due to the fact that Kick is primarily funded by a gambling site called Stakes. And so people, some streamers on Twitch are saying that going over to Kick is immoral because of it being funded by Stake, a crypto gambling site. However, let's not forget that Twitch is owned by Amazon. And if I remember correctly, Amazon has a few of their own issues. Just, a few. And let's go a little bit further. You're currently watching this on either a tablet, a PC, or a phone. Let's not morally grandstand here when everything that you're using that has electronics in it has been made on the backs of sweat of sweatshop workers in multi-level factories with nets between each level to make sure that their employees can't prematurely quit. And all of the technology that's in there is all made with that, all made on the backs of those people. And these Twitch streamers and all that want to say that that's morally bankrupt.
And let's not say all Twitch streamers.
Because of that.
Let's just say some of the hypocritical
Not all.
streamers that are
Not all
making
Twitch
money on
streamers. Some of
Twitch
the-
hand and fist. Like, I might pronounce the name right. Pokemon? Like, is that her name?
Pokemon.
Yeah, who
Yeah.
is actually bashing, about all of this and going after everybody who's signing up with Kick, and as if Kick doesn't have a right to exist, and yet she's on Twitch.
I mean, it also it kind of depends on your own morals. Like, I mean, as an adult, like, gambling is something that I think most places you're allowed to do. Like if you're an adult, you're legally allowed to gamble.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we can all agree that, like, children gambling or getting children into gambling, now you're crossing a line.
Yeah. And I get that, but
Okay,
they're not. They're not. Like, there are age.
Shana, I just want to ask you something. How do you feel about getting your electronics from Chinese sweatshops where people are paid less than a quarter of an American dollar?
Yeah. And she doesn't mean actually
a quarter
you.
of American
He means
cent.
all of us, because that's true. Like, they do say that almost all our electronics are built in sweatshops, like right now, with the lack of fair human issues going on. They're not paid well, they're not taken care of, and you don't see the people using the technology saying anything about that. Pokemon's being very, very hypocritical here, because she's making a lot of money on a platform that also has issues. And I understand the crypto issue. I too agree kind of with Shauna that if they're offering me a paycheck and it's based, like, as long as they're not paying me in crypto, I'm fine. Like, as long as it's real dollars, I got the choice, then it's fine, because we can't deny that crypto is a volatile thing, and some people are making a killing in it and other people are getting hurt by it. But it's just like high finance with stocks and all of that too. Non-tangible assets that you can't actually hold in your hand, they trade by the push of a button, are dangerous things to deal with in general. And so you just got to take care of yourself. So, like, there's two sides of the coin. Just because they deal in slots and they do have some crypto assets on it, that's not the platform they're building. It might be where a lot of their money came from, but
And just to put this in perspective, slots in Kick. If I actually go into Kick and I actually look at their categories.
Oh yeah,
their
absolutely.
Slots in Casino only has 7.7k views, right?
Right. And most of it's just chatting.
Slots on Twitch has 12.3.
So it's larger. So here, that's what I mean about the hypocrisy, and that's where this fight is coming in. Is that the sheer hypocrisy of the Twitch streamers that are coming out against Quick Kick as an issue of something they're actually already dealing with on Twitch. And then Rabbits brings a good point up too. D Rabbit says, like, and what about the reason that everybody's leaving Twitch based on the contracts that they're putting up with streamers and their terms of service? You know what I mean? $100 million contract with Kick that XQC, is that his name? XQC got. Maybe that's why these
XQC,
people are XQC. Maybe this is what they're complaining about, because, like, maybe they didn't get a contract like that, because of their moral superiority. But this woman was actually using terms like moral integrity and stuff like that. And I'm sorry, but I did get a big laugh at it when those words came out of her mouth. I literally lost my shit. I couldn't stop laughing for like 15 minutes. It's pretty funny. because you have to look at some of the issues in her past.
Anything
Like,
to
I'm
do
just
with
saying. Mhm.
yeah. If you have anything to do with technology, you are
Mhm.
you are functioning off the backs of people who are
Mhm.
being worked to the bone.
Exactly.
It,
But
no
it
matter what.
isn't. It's gonna
There's
have
no
issues.
moral.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no moral thing about whether
Mm.
people gamble or not. First of all, in a lot of places it's legal. You know, you shouldn't take advantage of people. In a lot of places, crypto is still legal too. Yes, people are getting hurt by crypto, but right now, it's still legal to do what they do. I mean, the whole SBF FTX scandal alone, right there, right, Wrecker? Like we could go on for days about all of that and
Mm-hmm.
and what's going on with it. But John's right. You know, Twitch is driving their creators away on their own. It's just easier for them to blame another platform than admit people are leaving because of how they treat creators. That is one point absolutely I would agree with. I do also agree with John's point up here, if I can find it. No,
And dear rabbits.
oh no, oh, I'm sorry. You put yours back up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Go ahead. Yeah. Yes.
There is no moral integrity in the business world.
I kind of agree with
That
that.
is
There were
true.
ethics in business. There are ethics in business. They are disregarded regularly. I will agree with that. But actually, moral integrity does not exist because the win is the factor there every damn time. Like the win is the factor every damn time. So I agree with that. But there are some types of ethics that we
Mm-hmm.
hope that most people would follow, but I'm not sure. But Kyle had a point here. I think I take issue more so with Quick Kick as a new platform with rapid growth. I'd be concerned about the security of the platform based on the example we saw when Zoom got big. You know what? And this is the thing. Also, their history with crypto and gambling. You want to just make sure that you do get a contract with them. That it's going to be interesting to see if XQC actually gets payout on this. Like if he's actually has to sue them to get the money or whatever. Like we want to see. They're also making a lot of creator deals right now. And some
After,
very interesting ones for small creators too. There's a reason people are live streaming over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
after
just put it that way.
after spending so much time watching
And
CoffeeZilla,
eh,
it just makes me nervous. Crypto makes me nervous thinking about it. It could be just be
It is
my
true. And CoffeeZilla's got a good take on it, and he's exposed a lot of scams on it. There are a lot of scams, but there's no doubting that some people are out there saying I made millions on it, and they actually did. Okay, but they're the few stories that are successful. It is a dangerous and unregulated market. Let's not leave that off. So they're doing what they want, and a lot of people,
eh,
some people are actually suffering for it. We're going to talk about Twitch changing the terms of
and
contracts.
full disclosure for everyone.
Yeah, we are. We are
Full
saying that,
disclosure for everyone.
rabbits. Yep. Mhm.
I do stream on Kick myself, and that's only because I would much rather have I would much rather stream to a platform that actually currently, as it appears, if you become an affiliate with Kick, you get a 95-5 split. So you get 95% of subscriptions and stuff like that, and they get a 5% split. Where Twitch gets Twitch has switched from a 70-30 to a 50-50 split.
Yep.
And this is one of the bigger issues, is because Twitch is no longer supporting their creators like they need to.
Yep. And this is saying Mallory says she does like Twitch better than YouTube. That's a whole nother issue there. And a lot of streamers, gaming streamers especially, do go to Twitch over YouTube because the percentage is better. It's actually a better climate for you. There's not as much regulation as on YouTube. YouTube does not put their terms of service equal to everybody. I'll admit that right out. One person does it, gets away with it. The next person gets slapped down hard, and it never seemed to have any rhyme or reason. They're just like out of control with it. So I could see why you would like Twitch better. And we're not knocking Twitch. We're just saying this fight between the two of them is ridiculous because isn't it fine for both of them to exist? Like there's no right or wrong here. They both have issues. I just think that it's not exactly Twitch I'm complaining about. It was the Twitch streamers. but they changed my beds. I'm gonna need some of those. I think I'm gonna need some.
I know the feeling.
It was actually the Twitch
My man
streamers that
certainly
were
had a kick to them.
yeah, the Twitch streamers that were coming out and attacking the Kick streamers, like one-on-one personally about this whole bullshit. Instead of like, it's not Twitch coming out.
Some Twitch streamers.
Some, not all. You know, because like Moist didn't Moist Critical do a fair let me just see.
Moist
I think we
Critical.
got
Okay,
he
so
did a fair one.
There's Moist Critical. There's Asmongold. Asmongold, if you guys want to look him up, has actually done an interview with the actual CEO of Kick. I will actually find that interview for everyone and
and I'm gonna
actually very eye-opening.
Here is Penguin Charlie Moist his video on it, so that we want you to see. This is him talking about Kick. And for the record, Charlie is a Twitch streamer and a YouTube streamer. And, you know, he does a lot on the gaming streaming in general. And then I do have another video here that Asmongold actually came out about it too. Not the interview that you're talking about, but he actually came out with some opinion on this.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I actually have to take off. But
okay.
It was lovely talking with both of you.
Oh, cool. Thank you so much.
And,
we're going to wrap up very shortly anyway.
You.
Thank you for joining us, Gary. Anytime.
You guys have a good night.
Thank you.
Yeah, good night.
Yep. Good night. So, let me bring that up.
And let's see if I can spell this name right. Okay. And here's Asmongold's Twitch discussion that he had that I watched yesterday too.
There we go. That's the interview.
You want to put that in the chat too for them? Yeah. Because, you know, like, you know, we're just here talking about it, but for you guys to find more information, these guys have more of the details. Of course, they're both streamers in all the platforms, actually. I don't know if Asmongold is on Kick yet, but it sounds like he might be.
No, so anyone that has a contract with Twitch has a exclusivity. Has an exclusivity contract, so they cannot actually restream anywhere other than Twitch. So
Twitch has that, not
this
Kick,
is another thing that people. Yeah, if you have a contract with Twitch, it's exclusive. You can only stream and.
So do you think that the Pokemon's whole big campaign here is really sour grapes because she's under contract with Twitch and she can't accept an offer from Kick when they're going out at $100 million? I mean, do you think that has something to do with it?
I think she's trying to. This is my own personal opinion, but I think she is trying to remain morally consistent, even though if you actually look at any of her history, she's about as morally consistent as a wet paper bag. But I have a feeling she's just trying to kind of morally grandstand a little bit. And it's kind of sad because honestly, okay, so let's just be honest here. Somebody name a company who got big that did not in any way, shape, or form do something immoral to get them into a stable position.
Just
name one.
You're stumping me here. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to name people with morally questionable backgrounds or actually just come right out and say, I don't judge people that way. I'm sure everybody makes mistakes. I don't think the past, like you're going to say that, okay, I stole a candy bar when I was 8 years old, so I can't have a YouTube channel. I'm going to have to fight you, Pokemon. Yeah, I am.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing. You literally, if you are streaming, you are using technology made on the backs of immoral work practices.
Yeah.
If you are sending a text message, it literally doesn't matter. Taking the bus, you are again, you are sitting in something that was made in some sort of sweatshop. There is.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Even, I mean, if you want to go as you could even go as far as there are even very few charities that you could say were morally
true. I just, I would just say, like, as a Twitch gaming streamer, like, and what she has done herself, she's been in quite a few messes, so to speak. I just found it like really odd. Rabbits wants to remind us that Twitch does let you actually restream after 24 hours. In other words, your original content from Twitch can go elsewhere, but it has to be on Twitch first for 24 hours, is what he's saying. That is in the terms of service. And then Grace is like, so most people don't have contracts. No, but there's terms of service that they're arguing about back and forth. And not a lot of, like, this guy XQC, he's got a big platform, so of course they're going to pay him with a contract to come over there because they're trying to build it. I am a toffee eater, Grace. I love toffee.
Thing. Yeah. There is a bit of an important thing in what D Rabbit said. You can post on multiple platforms. You cannot stream on multiple platforms and make money from Twitch.
Yep.
So, in other words, you can take your VODs from Twitch and post them to other platforms, but you cannot live stream on multiple platforms if you are in a contract with Twitch.
True. And Daniel says, if we were judged on morals like that for other parts of our world, no one would be able to run for president. No one. And I get it. And and Brilliant says, you get to choose. Don't justify a platform on the morality of others, but saying that platform is good doesn't mean it is either. I agree. I think it's ridiculous for any of the streamers to come out. XQC has his own moral problems too, the same as Pokemon. I just found it quite rich, for her to come out so strong, about it. And just, it didn't need to be said. She's, to go against them like that for accepting contracts and things like that. I just to me, it was like the same old. It was kind of like a clicks and views kind of thing for me, and I just wanted to call her out on it. Like, she can think what she wants, but she's not exactly right. And she's going to get some heat for it. And she is getting some heat for it, actually, because she was a little ill-spoken about the whole thing.
Both her and Hassan have both been getting a bit of heat for it because of the fact that they are,
because do they have an issue with XQC in general because he accepted this contract with Kick as if it makes him the worst person ever, and it doesn't. I mean, he's got a platform to go on. They're not even judging his content; they're judging him on the platform, which he's not in control of their past and all that other stuff. I know he's not squeaky clean either.
And the weird thing is, though, is that both Hassan and Pokimane actually congratulated XQC on his contract. And then proceeded to dog on him.
Right. And that's what I found humorous. And it was a really long stream, too, which we put in the chat. I think I did. Wait, did we? The XQC. Yes, I did put the XQC chat link in there too for you guys to watch it. It was mind opening, for just to see how far they would go against each other. It was more creator nonsense. They didn't seem ridiculous, and then everybody else gets involved too. Well, I guess the reason we wanted to cover it, right, Wrecker, is this Twitch versus Quick Kick thing is who cares? Like really, like each platform has trouble. YouTube
Yeah.
is involved in it now. YouTube has trouble. Twitch does, Kick does. They all do. And I say, if you're a creator, put your shit on all of them because any one of them could fall down at any time. That's what I say. That's what I say. Like put it out there on all of them.
Let's not
I do.
forget where YouTube came from.
Right, exactly.
Who remembers old YouTube? Because if I remember correctly, there was so many shady videos on old YouTube. It could get it would send most people to jail for the rest of their lives.
It's like I'm just saying. It seems more like I agree with John because this whole morality thing about the platform, it comes more across like they're just jealous of the deal, right? Yeah, and Kick, I have to say, Kick is making some moves, even with small creators. Like if you go on camera, if you go on camera, I would just say I'm not going to promote them, but I'm going to say if you're one of those people who actually doesn't mind being on camera all the time, go check out Kick deals because they're really trying to build their platform. And who doesn't want to also be part of something as a start? I mean, it could help people. I'm not promoting it. I'm just saying there might be some benefit to all kinds of people. I wouldn't not look at it because of something Pokemon said because she's so damn popular. But still, she's popular for all kinds of wrong reasons too. Listen, she's not popular because she's a saint. I'll tell you that. She's not popular because she always says the right thing. She's popular for putting her damn foot in her mouth like every other day. So, like, for her to go against somebody else's contract is pretty funny. Yes, exactly. You're arguing which rotten fruit is best to eat because they're all got issues. They all do. And I think they're all piling on Kick because it's the new one on the block. And they're all losing subscribers. YouTube is losing creators. Twitch is losing creators. I mean, I'm a little tiny drop in this big ocean of creator stuff going on. And even I am backing up my content to another platform because I'm not so sure YouTube is either going to be here or allow me to be here under what the crazy stuff that's been going on lately.
YouTube is sabotaging itself incredibly bad.
Yeah. And I'm backing mine up to Rumble, which isn't great either. But go on. What do you see in it?
I mean, Rumble's another good example of some of a platform that's sort of really weird because I mean, who
This is it. This is the new pudding rate. This is the pudding challenges. I know, like I'm just storing stuff there and they made it easy. Like they pull it for me and everything. So it's just there. Well, Daniel J, this is great because this is the new round for our pudding wrestling, right? We'll do round 1, the Twitter CEO versus Facebook CEO. And then after that, we'll do the Twitch CEO and the Kick CEO and we'll get this all settled. It'll be all done. There we go. It's settled up on Kick. Yep. There you go. All done. It's like cool. And it's pudding or Jello. I'm still going for the blue raspberry Jello because it's all fake AF. Like it's just nothing real about that at all. Just like these damn fights that we came on here to talk about, right? Yeah, that don't exist. But in reality, they really don't matter. There we go. Set it up. Settled up on Kick. There you go, Mallory. There you go. Yep. YouTube is becoming.
Are you up on Kick now as well, Mallory? You should post it.
You have a wrench. Yes, she can. She's got a wrench. No, she has a wrench. She can post it.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
she can. What? My girl Mal not have a wrench? Are you crazy? Like what? Of course she got a wrench. Of course she got a wrench. She's the warden. She's in charge of my meds, man. Of course she's got a wrench. Like anyway, post your Kick link or any link you want, Mal.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. She's getting there. She's getting there. Almost done. She don't have it yet. But that's Wreckers right up there.
Okay.
Just if you want to watch music practice or archery or just live streaming, just for something to do, that's Wreckers there. She's at the terms and conditions. When you're done, boo. We don't want to rush you.
I shoot lemons as well.
Yeah, he did. He killed an innocent lemon the other day. It was horrible. It was horrible, people. I don't recommend you watch the old one. Well, I shouldn't say that because I want to support Wrecker, but it was traumatic for me because he was really happy about it. he showed us the guts of the lemon. It was terrible. Anyway, YouTube is becoming more and more like mainstream TV, listening to advertiser more than the actual content creators, etc. I hear you. I hear you. And John says the YouTube ads
And who
are
wants
getting
to
crazy.
deal with like
Come up with their 4 minutes to an hour and a half. Good thing we can still skip them. I hope you could skip them on my channel because I have that option pushed. Where's your wrench? Would you
Twitch
like
is
one?
actually even worse.
Rabbits, DM me if you really want a wrench. You could have a wrench, and then but you got to be in my Discord to do the YouTube mod stuff. So I'll put you in there too. You're more than welcome. You're here enough, and you're here late nights when we be doing it. So you're more than welcome, dude. Yep. I had an ad the other day that was 3 hours long. What? No way. How could they do that on YouTube? Oh my God, we need to talk. Yeah, lemons are God's children. Yeah, Kyle, I don't know. It was like weird because he was just so bizarrely thrilled. I mean, it's great to hit the target, but he didn't have to open it up to show me the inside, like as if he killed it. Like that's what I like. It was weird. I did. I got the oogies, but then again, I'm a silly woman. What can I tell you? It's probably really cool to everybody else.
Okay.
I don't know.
If lemons are God's children, that'll explain why I'm shooting them.
Oh my God! Did you actually say that on YouTube? All right, if I don't have a channel tomorrow, please send all the DMs to Wrecker. Like, okay, I don't want to deal with this. I'm gonna end the show now before you take me down, dude. It's bad enough you mispronounced mocha. Now you did that. Like, what am I gonna do with you? Anyway, what I'm gonna do with you is say thank you for being here. This was fun. You know, I hope you had a good time. And even though I razzed you terribly
with
for
you?
being like, what?
I always have a good time with you.
Oh, well, there you go. Thanks for that.
Huh? What?
I think
Huh?
Shut up. Just
Huh?
shut up. God. Now, come on. I got to finish the show before you make me speechless. Like, that's not fair. It's not fair. I'm going to call foul. Anyway.
I have to do it at least once or twice.
Oh God, I'm so glad ATT's not
twice.
here. Yeah, I just. All right, hey, yay! I was just stalling for Mallory to post her kick. Boop Chan. What a great name for it, Mallory. Boop Chan, totally. Everybody go follow Wrecker and Mallory if you want some entertaining content. Yep. Oh, see, you beat me. See, damn you. Like I'm trying to say goodbye here. You don't even wait for me. All right. I'm going to put on the outro now. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for tolerating us while we like goofed off in we're just letting our hair down for the end of the week. And like I said, don't beat yourselves up too bad if you thought some of the serious stuff was funny because like, dark humor, there's a reason. No, I'm not done. Keep going. I have to read this. That's it. Like that's it. I just read this. Okay, wait. I got to put that up. Wait, I got
Oh, look, we could actually bring them up.
Yes, you can. No, you're not. Wait.
Hang on. There we go. Hang on.
Make up your mind.
This is a battle now.
No, you're not done. Keep going. I can't. It's like midnight. I turned into a pumpkin. I gotta go. It's been 2 hours. That's my limit. This was fun. Mallory, you're welcome anytime. Take the link. I love doing stuff with you, boo. Anytime you want. You guys are welcome. And that goes for most of you in the chat. You want up here. This is an open panel show. We talk about a lot of stuff. I try to put it in the description, kind of what we'll be talking about. Sometimes the title will let you know. But if you want to be part of the panel, just give me a DM, give me a message. If you're in the Discord, let me know. Or you find me on Twitter. Y'all just go to the back of the channel and you find how to get a hold of me. And on that note, I'm going to close out and tell you all, do the YouTube things.
Hang on a minute. Wait a second. Yeah, what was about the YouTube things that we do?
The YouTube things. I'm going to tell you. Here's the thing. This is my new thing. Support humans, people. I am on an anti-AA and regulated PR thing. Support humans. Like me, like Wrecker, like Mallory, like everybody in the chat. Please like, share, and comment. The hell with the algorithm and the platforms in general. Just support the humans. Help us fight the system because they're really not being good to us right now. So like, share, tweet, comment, do what you can. Put a comment on the back of the video. Send us a message. Be part of the show. Come give us some good things to talk about, whatever you like. But on that, we're gonna go. I did the YouTubey things. Support humans. Yes. Do the YouTubey things. Human bra. Yes. There you go. Fish nerd. So don't forget to like the video. And if you want to check out Record during the week over there on Kick, and Mallory also on Twitch and on Kick. You know, if you like watching the gaming commentary stuff, that's great. You want to get into some music theory, Record's been giving lessons. So there you go. That sounds anti-Zuckerberg, encouraging people to support humans. It totally is, John. It totally is, and I'm standing with it. Support the humans. Down with Zuck, even if he is gonna beat Elon, because that's my vote. And by the way, I'm ending the poll. If it'll end, why won't it end? Oh, there it goes. Oh, Zuck won 70%. Wow. Okay, there you go. That's the end. There you go. Zuck won. I think if they read, he would win. But I said I was going to end it. Now I really am. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. Hey, Rack, you okay? You say goodbye? You still there?
See you.
See ya. Bye.
In the words of my native language,
Wait, one thing. I forgot the most important thing ever. Mrs. Cassandra was not able to join us tonight, but her link is always in my description, as well as Wreckers and anybody who comes up on the panel. But don't forget to go over there and play games at Shenanigans too, because that might not be Twitch or Kick, but it is YouTube. Okay, and it is humans, and they're a lot of fun. So definitely that link is there too. Thank you, Mrs. Cassandra, for dropping that. It is always in the description below, because you know that's my boo. She's my partner in crime for these weekend shows. She's my Mayhem madam. Mrs. Mayhem is her new name, Mrs. Cassandra, when she comes on. And definitely just go and check that out, because they're a lot of fun too. And that's all they want to do, have there. No drama, total fun. All right, so that now we're finally out. And everybody else who has a channel, and if you have a wrench, don't be afraid, don't be shy to share it. You want me to shout it out, send it to me in DM if you don't have a wrench. And on that, here we go. Good night, Wrecker. Good night, chat. Good night, YouTube.
Night.
Oh my God.
Can I just unsee all of that?
Did you see what she did?
They really are an absolute
What the fuck?
Did she actually say that?
Did you see that?
What do you always see the damnedest things?
Exactly. When you least expect it, there they are, doing it again.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, not likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness.
You see what she did? What the fuck?
That's what it's all about.
Fuckery.
We're in this world, could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little vice in. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste it, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate it, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can bite me. Okay, I'm I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic.
Oh, y'all, this is Hollywood Beast.
Did you see that?
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
It's brilliant. Fuck it.
Oh my God.
I got one thing to say. YouTube,